straight arrow. Liz Truss making it rain on VDL's parade takeover. Lord Frost negotiations leave Britons in awe. Liz Truss has been praised by Britons, after taking over Brexit negotiations after Lord Frost dramatically resigned. Over the weekend, in a blow to Boris Johnson, Lord Frost quit his post as Brexit minister, citing the current direction of travel of the government as his reasoning. Following the dramatic resignation, Foreign Secretary Liz Truss was drafted in to take over negotiations with the EU on the Northern Ireland Protocol. Her appointment was confirmed by Number 10, noting that Ms Truss will now become the UK's co-chair of the Partnership Council and the Joint Committee. In addition to her new position, Ms Truss will also continue to hold her existing responsibilities as Foreign Secretary and Minister for Women and Equalities. A spokesman for Number 10 said, Truss will take over ministerial responsibility for the UK's relationship with the European Union with immediate effect and will lead the ongoing negotiations to resolve the problems arising from the current operation of the Northern Ireland Protocol. Many Britons praised her takeover, and one Express.co.uk reader even claimed that the appointment of the Foreign Secretary sends a clear message to Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission. The reader pointed to Ms Truss's switch to being pro-Brexit following the 2016 referendum, after which she has since stood behind the UK's exit from the EU. Politic wrote, perfect person for the job. Voted for an EU referendum. Voted 18 times against the UK being a member of the EU. Voted 62 times against UK's further integration with the EU. Voted 15 times against a right to remain for EU nationals. This will send a clear message to von der Leyen. The sentiment that Liz Truss was the perfect person for the job was echoed by other readers, including Peter Graham Lancashire, who wrote, a wise choice by Johnson. He was big enough not to see her as a competitor. The 46-year-old is popular among the Conservative Party and has been previously tipped as a potential future leader of the party. Downing Street said on Sunday that Ms Truss would take over ministerial responsibility for the UK-EU relationship and lead negotiations on the Northern Ireland Protocol following Lord Frost's departure. Mr Sfcovic said he hoped to continue negotiations with Ms Truss in the same constructive spirit. He tweeted, I take note of the appointment of Liz Truss as co-chair of the Joint Committee and Partnership Council. My team and I will continue to cooperate with the UK in the same constructive spirit on all important tasks ahead, including the Protocol on Ireland/Northern Ireland. Ms Truss underwent a transformation from being pro-Remain to an avid Brexiteer following the referendum in 2016. She consistently polls as the most popular cabinet minister with Tory members, and has been tipped as a future leadership contender. Speaking this morning for the first time since his departure, Lord Frost expressed his huge admiration for what Mr Johnson has done as a leader in ensuring Brexit. Lord Frost said that, we have never disagreed in any way about Brexit policy. Right up to the last day we've been absolutely aligned on that, and Liz Truss and Chris Heaton-Harris, I'm sure, are going to do a great job. I left the government because, as I think is well known, I couldn't support certain policies, most recently on COVID restrictions and Plan B. And if you're a minister, you have to support collective responsibility, you have to support decisions of the government, and I couldn't, so that's why I had to leave. Lord Frost said his resignation was absolutely not about leadership, adding, I'm absolutely confident this country has a great future under Boris Johnson's leadership if we can get the policies right. Asked if Mr Johnson is the right man to carry on as Prime Minister, Lord Frost said, the departure is about policy differences, and I'm absolutely confident that he's the right man to take the country forward. On whether more ministers will resign if Mr Johnson implements further COVID restrictions, Lord Frost said, I can't speak for anybody else, I can only say what I think, which is that I don't support coercive policies on COVID. The Prime Minister has got some very difficult decisions to take and I'm sure he'll be thinking very hard at them.